Hi everyone, this is Marianne and welcome to my channel. In this video, I'm going to share my process for preparing my planner for the incoming semester at university, which should be my final semester because I'm supposed to undergo the final defense of my thesis. By the way, if you hear some noise, that is because a house is being built about 150 meters away from our house. And also, somebody's dog is yapping somewhere. So please accept my apologies for all that. Sometimes that is the reality of being a very small YouTuber who does not own a soundproofed room. I'm in the graduate program called Master of Arts in Comparative Literature, major in literary theory in the University of the Philippines, Diliman. And I do have some videos and vlogs on my channel related to my life as a graduate student, and I will link all of those in the description box. Now for my final semester, or what is supposed to be my final semester, it is about to begin. I need to actually do the work and I have to keep up with all of the deadlines and all of the guidelines so that I will no longer have to return for yet another semester. Goodness knows I've been in the program for far too long and I really just want to finish and then move on with my life. My goal for this is very clear. I must graduate. And to achieve that big goal, I need some mini goals. Mini goal number one, I must write my thesis well. I must write a good one. Mini goal number two, finish writing it within the allotted time frame. Mini goal number three, ace the final defense. And of course, under those mini goals, there are the tasks and the schedules and the guidelines. So I'm using my planner as one of the major tools for me to achieve all of the goals. Here I am preparing the planner for that one big goal and the mini goals. I've already printed out all of the calendars and guidelines that apply to me and my final thesis defense. These were all sent to me via email by our graduate school office for strict compliance, and I am up for it. I have certainly cleared my schedule for this already. My novel is finished and sent to the publisher. I will link the playlist for that down below. All administrative tasks with the publisher are already over and done with. There is nothing else on my plate in terms of deep work except for this thesis. I do have several notebooks to make for other people, but that is not deep work. I can do the notebooks while resting my brain. For the deep work that thesis writing requires, I'm prepared logistically, emotionally, and intellectually. Now I'm going to put all of these calendars and guidelines into my planner right here. This is my planner. I have two different refresh videos of this planner, and I will link both of them down below. I'm also going to transfer my section on university from my main organizer, the one with the blue door, into my planner. You have also seen me do a refresh on this blue door organizer, and I will link that video down below. I have bifurcated my planners. It used to be just one thick volume containing my planner and everything else, but I have separated out the planner section from everything else, and I really like that. This one with the smaller discs is my planner, and it contains only my planner, my daily pages, and my monthly pages. But since my thesis writing is going to occupy all of my entire September, and the editing and the coordination with the advisor and critic, as well as all arrangements for final defense, will occupy all of my October, I might as well transfer my entire university section to my planner so that I can more conveniently flip to it like a million times a day. I know that's what's going to happen anyway, so I might as well make it easier for me to do that. The paper size of this planner is the A5 Slim, which is the height of the A5 and the width of the Personal, which means it's 210 millimeters tall and 95 millimeters wide. So I printed all of these calendars and guidelines on A4 sized paper, and I am going to just fold all of these accordion style to be 95 millimeters wide and then hole punch them on the left side. Okay, now I will be making all of the daily pages for September 2022. Once more, I'm using this 160 GSM paper from Bavania Splendor Gel because I am really liking it. It is very good paper. It is perfect for the disc bound, and my preferred lead on my mechanical pencil, which is 4B, shows up really dark here. It is perfect paper for my needs. I have it in the US letter size and I cut it in half to make half letter, and that is what I print on. Here are the pages for September 5 to 11, all printed out, as you can see, on the half letter back to back. Now these pages are pretty much the same except for the pages on the right, which I use for planning. In this page right here, the box for my university is bigger because that is the area of my life where most of my tasks are going to be in September. The box for university is symbolized by an icon of the Ablation statue, and the box is also colored maroon because that is one of my university colors. And I have moved down the yellow box for the notebook making because that needs to be the same size as before. I just switched the location of the two boxes to accommodate the now taller box for university tasks. After the printing, I cut each sheet down to the final size, which is A5 slim, using a box cutter, a metal ruler, and a cutting mat. This is a very calming task for me. This takes time, but I do not hurry. I usually put on something to watch, something that I like, while I'm doing the cutting. For now, it is Gilmore Girls, and I'm already finishing up the final season. And by the way, I do have videos on my channel about how I plan, which shows how I use these pages. And also, I have a flip through of the pages, and I will link all of those videos down below. My daily pages are both for planning and for tracking. The planning is done completely on the right page that I showed you with the blank boxes, and the left page and the half sheets with the rainbow colored borders are for tracking. These half sheets are going in between the day on two pages, just like the ones that I'm currently using for this week that we are on. And by the way, the pages are printed in such a way that the weeks can be separated out and archived independently without affecting the pages for the week before and the pages for the week after. That is why the front of the Monday page is blank and the back of the Sunday page is also blank. Okay, so I went ahead and printed the rest of the pages for September and all the way until October 2, and then I cut them down to the final size, and after that I can finally assemble them into the proper order. Now for the hole punching, I'm using my Happy Planner punch in the classic size, and after everything has been hole punched, it's just a matter of putting all of the pages into the discs. But before that, I'm going to take out the weekly sheets that are already on the discs temporarily because I'm going to paste them into their final location later on. And because my discs are small, these are 28mm metal discs, and I want to keep this planner on small discs, I decided to remove the 36 GSM mica onion skin paper that I was trying to experiment with for the disc bound. I have a video about that experiment, which I will link down below. I haven't been paying attention to the experiment, really. I will do that in earnest when I have more time. But for now, the onion skin will not have a place on my planner, so I am taking them out. I'm also going to take out some of the monthly sheets that are too far into the future, and I put them back into my main organizer so that I can have more space on the discs of my planner for the more for the pages for September. To paste the weekly sheets as tipins, I score along the score line using a bookbinding awl. I fold and then I crease. So it's just score, fold, crease, score, fold, crease, all of the other weekly sheets. And then I use glue to paste the weekly sheets to the right edge of the Sunday spread. When the glue has dried, I can fold it out, but just to show you, it should end up looking like this. And when I do my Plan With Me video, which is the next video that I will be uploading, you will see exactly how these weekly tip-ins work. Okay, those are the daily pages. As for these half sheets that are part of the daily pages, these are purely for tracking, so they do not really have to go into the planner weeks in advance. I can just place them on the discs week by week as the weeks approach, and after I archive past weeks and create more space on the discs. So after hole punching these half sheets, I'm going to store them temporarily in this little supplemental binder here. And by the way, in my previous planner refresh, I showed that I did not use the plastic poly covers on this planner because I wanted the dark photo to show up more dramatically. I decided to put the poly covers back on because the corners of the laminated photo have begun to fray because I did not leave an edge of lamination around the photo. That's okay, I don't mind using the poly covers. So finally, my planner is set up for my final semester at university. Next, I'm going to do the actual planning, and that will be my next video. Please make sure you are subscribed and that you have clicked on the notification bell so that you will get an alert as soon as that video is up. Thanks for watching. Bye.